Max, is my music playing? Matt, what I hear is like I hear a strange trickling, like a strange.
Yeah, you didn't connect.
The noise of me not in Source Connect.
Yeah.
Oh, like a trickling.
Bumble.
Trickling
Like a
water.
little
could be
trickling
mine.
noise of a bumble not
my
bringing you to
fishbowl.
Source Connect.
Why don't you just have it on
Nice.
that computer that you were talking about earlier, where you just refresh all the time? It's all either you're
That's
bragging
what I do.
about it.
Yeah.
Remember, Max, when you were bragging earlier about how you refresh?
Dave, you're very quiet today.
He was
Yeah,
talking.
you ever try turning me up, dumbass?
Well, that controls
Yeah, Dave.
everyone on the Zoom call, and Matt was at an appropriate volume.
Yeah.
Dave, go in.
Fishcenter Live, 708-794-6386.
One more snarky comment. I'm closing the Zoom call.
This is Max. I'm here with Max,
What?
Dave, Tina,
You just called yourself Max.
Joe. I said I'm here with Max, Dave, Tina, and Joe. I'm starting to worry about you, Max. I think you got to get out of your house.
Yeah.
He does. He goes to his. I'm loud now, huh? He goes to his gym partner.
The monkey. Gym partner's the monkey.
That's a great show.
Yeah, I
I
love
watched
that
that.
show.
That was right when I started at Cartoon Network.
Now, Dave, you're really quiet.
It's because I'm eating cashews. I moved the microphone away.
I think you
talk
gotta.
louder.
I think you gotta go interact with people other than your mannequin.
If one more snarky comment, I'm closing the Zoom call.
You
Close
don't know
it.
how to.
I do know how to close
You don't know
it.
how to.
Yeah, no,
Close
I
it
know.
then.
Okay, I'll close the
Go
Zoom
ahead.
call right now.
Go ahead and close it.
Okay,
Bye.
right
Okay.
now.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Talk to you later.
Okay. Oh, I didn't close it.
He's afraid to get fired.
He's role playing.
Dave, you're gonna have to play some music if he's not.
I'll be right back.
I mean, you'll be right back. What's going on here?
Cashews.
Everybody leaving?
Oh, God damn it. What are we looking at? Digital world.
What's going on? It's a mess. Tell you what, I've got a real problem today. I switched over to Dunkin' Donuts coffee, and I've got a real problem.
What?
I think this coffee has caffeine in it, which I don't know.
What have you been drinking?
Feels different.
What do you mean?
You
I don't know. It
feel
feels different, Tina.
Stronger
Feels
than
different. You know what I mean? Feels different. So we're not. So what happens? That Max is
Matt,
gone.
Going live
Dave's
in
gone.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Keep it going.
1,
All right.
0, 6, 5, and
Matt, if you're really too wound up from it, they
Uh-huh.
they have a dark Matt now, dark roast.
all right, back to the show.
I think you got to be around more people, Max.
I was around a cat
None of my business,
today.
but really, huh?
I was around a cat today.
No, that doesn't count. That's
I'll
a
have you
cat.
know, someone brought me Athena beers.
You're drinking every day now, aren't you?
Every day, all day. Talking to his mannequin.
Crying a little.
One more snarky comment, and I'm closing the Zoom call.
Threatening your coworkers.
I couldn't find my stylus all morning.
Losing things.
Couldn't find my left foot. My DVD of my left foot.
I remember when you started at Thing X. It said, Max, if you hold this arm out and you put up your forefinger and your thumb, if it makes an L, that's your left hand. That's how you
Guys,
know.
be back. I'm in the middle.
Just
of
trying to make me call myself a loser.
Okay.
Well, the good news is, Matt, you want to know
Yeah.
the good news?
What's the good news?
The good news is they've been posting the ad in chat for this big event we've just announced, which is on, is it on Photoshop? What do we call it? On the streaming service. A Night of Tenderness.
Oh,
A title
live commentary from creators and talent.
Yeah,
I like
Bradley
how they
will
separate
be there.
those.
You want to
Call
know?
and voice a character? What, huh?
Want to know something crazy?
What?
They in the public relations announcement for the season, they say, and new addition Bradley Milner,
Why do they say tonight?
because it'll be for Sunday. This will be for Sunday. This will be an ad that goes out Sunday. Sorry, I don't want to confuse people.
Yeah.
Christina, how do I write the word Sunday?
S
S.
O
O
N
N
N
N
E
E.
D
Alrighty.
You did it.
There's
That's
this
exciting. Sunday night at 9.
Yeah, we're gonna watch all the episodes and do scenes. We're gonna do new scenes and old scenes and look at bloopers from the animators, some render errors.
Bloopers.
I asked them for bloopers.
Animated bloopers.
They got me animated bloopers. Like one of them is
that was a thing.
there was a coffee mug that went one frame too far, so it was a huge coffee mug on top of a car.
You had like a laugh track to that, so everyone.
Yeah, it's gonna be a very cool segment. It's gonna be like a montage. The copy that Chris wrote on top, where it says streaming live from Maximonet's apartment, that was picked up by another a Twitter account.
Wow.
And that Twitter account specifically said that join Maxime Simonet live this Sunday at 9 p.m. to join Max Simonet live. That's funny to me. It's all of us, actually. It's not just me. If people have read that tweet.
You sound like you've been locked in your house for 3 months.
Something's a little different about you today.
Off. Yeah.
I will say that I hung out with a cat today.
Yeah. Ooh, wow, that's very nice.
I'm trying to get different parts of me wet. Maybe not all of me, but like certain parts. So I'll turn on the shower and see how far I go in.
We're in the midst of HBOMaxtersession, a time between seasons on Fishcenter, wherein we refine and enhance and basically improve the show wherever it needs to be improved.
And we are waiting. Bailey will be making us new coins. Should we do another week of HBOMaxtersession or go into the season?
That's the question. I feel like I'm personally. Well, let's look at the list.
Because I'm ready, but I want to test these new coins. And Bailey's
When is she sending them?
She's been in the hospital. Not in the hospital, but she went to the doctor. It's very different.
That is different. You all right?
It's a little personal.
Man, listen to him.
Oh my God.
Like a mental patient.
He should be in the hospital.
Yeah. Need to tape some pillows to your walls.
Hey, one
What's
more
wrong with her? Is she
snarky
okay?
comment, and I'm
Okay.
shutting down the Zoom room. Like the famous game Snarky Dough.
She okay?
Who?
Bailey.
Fuck if I know. I'm not a doctor. I just pretended I was.
Can you call her? No, maybe not.
Just get those coins, Bailey.
No.
Get over it.
She's got a North Carolina number. I'll call her.
No, you don't
No,
have
it's
to.
okay. I'm going to call.
Sh-
It's a North Carolina number. It's easy. It's easy to call a phone number. You put
I don't want to pressure her into getting those coins ready, but she better. Or else.
Don't, come on. Be easy
Don't do
on her.
that?
Be easy on her, Matt. It's not how you lead, you know?
Max, you handle.
Take tips from me.
Man, maybe she's still at the
Screening, Max.
doctor.
She's looking at her phone right now like, should I press the button or let it roll out?
Yeah.
God.
The Google Fi subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
There's
Google
Do
Fi.
people know if you don't answer your call by pressing the button?
Yeah, for sure. For sure, Matt.
It immediately
Yes, for
goes
sure.
to voicemail?
Absolutely, they know that, yes.
So if I want people to not know that I'm not answering, I let it
You
roll
just-
out.
You have to let it roll out. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, but you can just silence the ring.
Wait it out.
Yeah, you gotta wait it out.
Just hit the down volume button.
Yeah.
That's helpful. All right, let's look at this list of...
Wait. What did you say? You should let it roll out? Is that what you said, Matt?
The
don't worry
polite
about
way
it.
to ignore
Don't worry about it.
No,
Max.
say it again.
Don't worry about it.
Ready to roll out.
Oh, yeah.
Ready to roll out.
You guys want to know what turned me on as a kid?
No, let's look at this list.
I'll tell you what turned me on as a kid.
Only you got turned on as a kid.
This one, as a kid, this turned me on, man. Where
does it hurt?
Okay.
Need
Let's look at this
medical
list.
attention?
Let's look at the
He's dead, Jim.
intercession
Okay.
suggestion.
Homogeny coins. Make all the coins the same. The flipping.
Let's start from the top, can we?
Okay.
Okay,
Tina?
I forget what some of these mean.
Tina, what colors have you thought about recently?
Teal and brown. Teal and brown.
Now, why is it pink?
Yes.
Like the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Bring bad fish shots. Find out how Max can control them before the stream.
Can we start from the beginning, please?
Secret
Yeah.
fourth coin quest with crazy
Dude,
coins.
you're all over the place. Come on.
Secret fourth coin quest with crazy coins. I think that's a terrible idea. Ruben's here.
Okay. 10-week-long intercession. No. Cross that off.
No, yeah, there's no chance for that.
We don't need
we-
that.
That was an idea.
We don't need a fixed intercession
That's so
time.
many months.
Yeah,
Well-
but as long as it needs to be.
Look how cool my pen is.
Pay
Whoa.
attention now. Pay attention.
Look how cool it
What-
looks, though.
So after.
Kind of looks like I'm a painter.
Don't set caution tape on fire. What does that mean?
What?
Okay, I'm gonna say we probably shouldn't set caution tape on fire, though. So I'm gonna write plus.
What
on
did that mean?
I might have
It's just
added
like a
that
life
in
tip.
last
It's
night
not
when I woke up 4 times.
All right.
Dave, how's the
Dave,
AC?
your boy Max has been away from you for too long. I think he's giggling and can't seem to focus.
Dave,
Yeah.
how's the AC, man?
Hold on. What's that, Jim?
Is that you young or like a mannequin that you put a
Yeah.
wig on?
The AC is blowing.
Hmm.
My friend Keith came out and
Really? What did his
turns out a
parents
zone
say?
board. Turns out his zone board just broke.
That's a mop with a dress on. That's not a real person back there.
Jiyoung doesn't wear dresses.
She's not moving. so-
Guys, can I turn on my shower?
Max, let's finish the list. Come on. We need to know whether or not we can end intercession.
Bring bad fish shots.
It means back. Bring back. You wrote this.
Bring
You remember this,
back.
Max?
Bring back. Well, I mean, Bon Appetit's under a lot of fire, like Tina says. Tina likes to say this a lot, that Bon Appetit's under a lot of fire for racism because
Really?
they don't pay.
Oh, Bon Appetit. The YouTube.
But the
channel.
good thing is that there was a video where
Bone amputee.
Kristen Bell took responsibility for it.
Responsibility. Bryn, what does this mean? Bring
Who's
back
Bryn?
fish
Bryn's
shots.
no longer an
Bryn.
intern.
Bryn's no longer an
Bryn's in
intern.
Seattle.
Bring back fish shots. Okay, this was my idea. Listen, I want them. All the other fish shots. We should find a way to do
Oh, yeah, Dave.
That's a Cho question.
Well, here's the thing. Cho showed us that he can control it on its way to the O2 job, which
Okay.
is the live stream on the site, right?
Well, then we're good.
But we can't see that when we're in a group. I can't control it, and we need him to
Yeah,
check
but
when he's there tonight. Can you make it go to the Naked Fish Cam show?
Yeah, I need to check the wiring and see if there's a cable available. If I can
Alrighty.
run it.
So
Dave,
right,
throw a cashew at that mannequin and see if it moves.
if we have, don't do it yet.
Come on.
Matt, have you ever done that with your mannequin wife?
Yeah.
You
I
throw
have. I did it earlier
cashews,
today.
you throw nuts
Oh,
at your mannequin wife?
She moved.
that.
Never
She
mind.
moved.
Okay. It's proven.
It's a robot. It's a robot maneuver.
All right. Back to the list. Fire quest. What does that mean?
Might have been
Oh.
something I wrote when I was tired. Like sometimes I come in these leagues.
Sometimes I come in these leagues.
So I'm gonna write
What does that mean? Sometimes I come in these leagues.
come in.
You sound like you're
these
making sentences, but they don't connect to reality.
leagues. So I'll write that, but I'll also do the special sign.
I talked about you with Christy today.
What did he say?
Well,
Wait, what were you talking about?
we're talking
Is it
about
about
Max
how
a
I
little
call him all the time?
What did he say? Tell us, Matt, please.
bit. He just he likes you.
Uh-oh.
But
No, but he just wants to
Not
make
like
sure that
that.
you're all good.
hey, Matt, actually, I wrote a special song today, because of all the great work all the celebrities have been doing. And the song is dedicated to Andrew Cho. It's an original
Every
song.
time I talk to Max these
Yeah, I'm
days,
gonna
it's
mute. I'm muting Dave. Imagine there's no Call of Duty, no terrorists to shoot. You could pay attention to the musical guest and do your job with us. Imagine all the friendship
You decided you're just going to take home Warner Media's $5,000 keyboard. You just decided, oh, I'm going to take that home.
Yeah.
Cancel is boring. What does that mean?
I'm gonna write a check mark by that one.
What does it mean?
I don't under.
Cancel is boring?
Cancel is boring.
Is this our list? Is this your list? I don't remember any of this.
Yeah, can you go down more? I want to read a few more of these.
So it's
I'm
more of
sorry.
like it's like a celebrity song about awareness about quarantine, but
We're gonna have to put you on the bench, I think, Max.
Oh, we have
you
a
might
call.
need to go on the DL.
don't call me Minge. Don't call me Minge Simone.
Hello,
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Cancel is boring.
this is Drew
What
John
does
from
that
Colorado. Calling in to do a little guessing game
What
today.
does it mean, Drew John? Cancel
Drew
is
John's-
boring.
Drew John's here to guess what episode this is, right?
And if you can
Drew
call
John?
in and tell me what cancel is boring means, I'll give you 30 points next season.
Cancel is boring, so don't cancel.
Okay. Keep it going.
Yeah, keep it going. That's all it means.
Okay.
So
All right, Drew John, what's your guess? What episode of Fishcenter is this?
1304. Actually, I didn't get to guess yesterday, so 1305.
Oh, sorry. We have to take your first guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
1304. Let me check. Let me look it up. Tina sent it to me earlier today.
Technically, that's the same guess as the last time I called them.
Hey, man.
Your problem.
You can practice your talking before you answer.
Yeah, write it down, as Matt would say.
Write it down.
All right, you're right.
Oh, sorry, Drew John. That already happened.
Yeah, all right.
you might say cancel is boring, but I'd say you're the only one.
Thanks for calling.
Hang out with me and Joe for one morning, and you'll see that cancel is really fun. So that's a little bit of a...
step away if you don't like it.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Okay.
No, Dave, don't say
Bye.
that. No, Cho
Joe and I...
That was easy.
just left.
Joe and I hang out in the
All right.
morning, and we play
I'm
cancel.
gonna walk away too.
If you don't like it, leave.
Just kidding.
Okay, we have a guest coming up in just a minute, so let's get through this list.
Oh, it's a good thing Joe's not playing the video game anymore.
I know.
No points scored, 30 points to last place. This is an idea I could get behind, but I would have to print it out and put it on my door.
Show us the list, please.
Oh, I'm
You
sorry.
guys
I'm
are going to have
talking-
to give me Cho's phone number. This is the only way I know how to contact Cho. Fishcenter.
Should apologize to him.
No points scored, 30 points to last place. That seems a little bit arbitrary, but that seems like it could work
It's
also.
a fun idea. It's a special No Nancy round or something like that. We
I
could
mean,
call it the
30
No
points is a
Nancy.
lot.
No Nancy.
30 is too much.
The classic No Nancy.
Well, I mean, sometimes though, Tina, I think people are sometimes way further in last place than they are in first place these days. And the caller agreed. It's a classic No Nancy.
It's a classic No Nancy. I gotta call it.
It's nut.
It's nut?
This is nuts.
What
Nut
up,
Nancy.
nut? What is up?
What it do? What is up? What is happening, my friend?
What is, not one of your old friends or something?
Are you friends
Yeah,
with
it's
Nut?
nut.
Let's
Yeah,
look at the
me
fish
and Nut
tank. I
are
want to see the fish
buds.
tank. People are saying
New
promises
friend, old
agree.
friend.
Old friend.
Yeah, old nut.
Let's see.
Fuck yeah, nut.
Hey,
Fuck yeah. Hey, I had a guess. A guess for the number of the episode.
Oh, great. Let's hear it, Nut.
All right, I'm thinking 1,420.
Whoa, fun number. 1,420.
I had to claim it. As the
classic
Nut.
You're a nut.
But I never got that question answered last week.
Right, Nut?
I've been thinking, what's the highest point of the tank?
Sorry, Nut. 1,420 hasn't happened yet. God willing, we'll get there.
You know, I never realized it, but I have a
God
photo.
bless.
You know, I have a photo of Nut.
Let's see.
Dave, I'd
Show
love
me.
to see. Oh, Dave.
Show my camera.
Oh, Dave, there's Nut.
There he
There's
is.
Nut.
Damn, Dave, you got a picture of me?
Yeah, I got a picture of you.
Let me tell you, you are gallivanting,
Hell yeah.
King. You
Yeah.
are gallivanting.
Ooh,
He's the
you
top
know.
1%
You
now.
know.
Mr.
you-
Nut.
You can only afford half of the
0.5%.
glasses.
So most points fish get points. Crown half gets a point, like a full point in the half crowns formula. That's also known as the MVP season of. It's MVP of the season plus 1 crown, Matt.
Oh, sounds pretty good.
Which that is in. That is in. I'm
That's
circling
in.
it.
Circle
Listen, you're doing some weird arbitrary.
Joe's not here anymore, okay? Because apparently he thinks.
What is no Nance and then Chumar?
Might say it's a little boring.
that. Okay, fewer coins, less coins. I think we've refined the coins over the years.
I think people are arguing in quarantine. We're having a hard time. Tina, you've been a coin writer. Can you tell us
Yeah.
about that? And Dave can maybe think about it.
I think
too.
we should. We don't need to change
Kind of like
it.
what a butthole looks like.
It's perfect the way it is. I
Oh,
promise.
look who's back.
Did it matter? It didn't
Yes,
matter.
Joe,
did
it mattered. Yes,
Yeah,
to
we
all
need
of
your
us.
Doesn't
opinion on
Dude,
if the most.
Dude, the show went
Dave.
downhill.
Your
Damn.
opinion is what matters. Did it
Joe, you
matter?
quit for like 3 minutes.
Why is
did
Dave's
matter.
opinion what matters?
It
Matt
did
Harrigan's
matter.
the boss.
Dave is second
Everyone's
in line.
opinion matters.
No.
Yes.
Well, are you guys saying I should?
All right, time out. We're going to resume this conversation later. Right now, we have a guest, and we're about to welcome him.
Alrighty, let's do it.
Hey guys.
Please welcome our friend, David Bronner. You might know him as the Cosmic Engagement Officer, CEO of Dr. Bronner's. Thank you for being here, sir.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me.
Family soap maker since 1858. Company was founded by your grandfather in 1948, Emmanuel Bronner. Is that right?
That's right.
Thank you for coming here. What does it mean to be the Cosmic Engagement Officer?
Well, me and my brother are 50-50 in the company. And for a while, like in the beginning, I was the CEO and president. But he was rocking so hard, it was time to promote him to president. And then he promoted me to Cosmic Engagement Officer.
A great title.
But yeah, you know, I just maybe most of my family resonate to my granddad's more cosmic, all one vision and trip in life. So, yeah.
I am an avid user of the original Peppermint Dr. Bronner soap.
Right on.
Is
Since
that
the
why
80s.
you smell like that, Matt?
Yeah, that's why I smell like that.
Huh.
Good.
Good.
Have you smelled me directly?
Yeah, up close.
Yeah. What do you think?
Good. It smells good.
Greenbird Forever in chat says this is going to be very interesting. I love Castile soap. What does Castile mean?
Well, originally it meant the soap made in the Castile region of the Iberian Peninsula, Spain, from local olive oil there. Soap making kind of after the First Crusades and then Muslim conquest basically traveled from the ancient Levant, from Syria. So Aleppo soap was famous going back 2,500 years. And Aleppo was an olive oil soap. And there were different soap making centers. There was one in Tripoli, one in Nablus. And then with the First Crusade and then the subsequent Muslim conquest, it moved through the Mediterranean, and the Castile region in Spain made really high quality soap and was very famous. And then the modern day basically means a vegetable based versus animal fat or synthetic detergent soap.
How does soap work?
Well, soap is so the molecule of soap. It's a surfactant. Basically means it has a water loving and a water hating side, a hydrophilic and hydrophobic side. The hydrophobic will kind of dig in and bond to the oils and dirts that aren't water soluble, and then the kind of water loving portion of the molecule loves water, so it kind of drags the what would otherwise be water insoluble soils and oils and dirt into aqueous solution, and that's where the cleansing action comes from soap. And actually, it forms what's called micelles, and like human cells, and all cells are somewhat similar, and they have that kind of hydrophobic tail that kind of goes inward, and then like the hydrophilic on the surface, so it forms kind of cell-like structures. And then, so origin of life theories are basically have those first cells somehow spontaneously formed. So foam was the beginning of life in some sense, maybe.
Foam was the beginning of life.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people in the chat are fans of Dr. Bronner's. I just remember being in the shower, trying to understand what's going on the bottle. Give us a little background, if you can, on the text that everybody knows so well on the bottles of soap.
Yeah. So my granddad was a German Jewish soap maker. He came from a German Jewish soap making family. He was third generation. His grandfather began soap manufacture in Laupheim, a small southern German town, in the Jewish quarter there in 1858, in the basement of the house. And then my granddad's dad and two uncles expanded the operation and built a factory in Heilbronn, another German town, southern German town. And actually our name Bronner comes from Heilbronner. I think when Napoleon rode through, he made all the Jews take last names, and we became Heilbronner. And our soap was called Made of Foam. It was an English alliteration on made of foam. And we were basically one of the largest soap manufacturers in Germany. We were supplying liquid soap to the public bathroom, to the Zeppelins. We were pretty famous. And my granddad came under the guild system of the time. And as he came of age and joined the family enterprise, he was full of newfangled soap making ideas and very Zionist. And his dad and uncles were like, stop rocking the boat, stop mixing politics and soap, and just a lot of generational clash. And so in 29, my granddad came over to the States at the age of 21, and not so much because of Nazis or Hitler. The eventual dimensions were not yet apparent at that point. It was just more of the generational clash, wanting to forge his own path in life. But through the 30s, he became increasingly desperate. So he was over here as a consultant with the U.S. soap industry, helping design factories and launch products. And but became increasingly desperate to get his family out. His two sisters got out. One went to the Engef kibbutz in Israel. She got out in 36. My great aunt Lonti. My great aunt Louisa got out in 38, right before they closed the borders. Came over to the U.S. and then eventually became a professor of German, Hebrew, and English at UMass Boston. But my granddad's parents, like a lot of bourgeois Jews, thought they were going to ride out the madness until it was too late. And the factory was Aryanized in 1939 or 1940, and they were deported and killed shortly after. And in the same time frame, my granddad's wife, my grandmother, Paula, she was in and out of hospitals, and she died in 44. So my granddad was just going through immense tragedy, but somehow in the midst of this was having these mystical insights of the fundamental unity of humanity, and that at our deepest core, we're all children of the same divine source. And that, all the spiritual giants of all the different faith traditions were basically saying the same thing, to, humble yourself and get down and realize that transcendent unity, and stop demonizing your neighbor and celebrate your differences. And he felt urgently called on this mission that in a nuclear armed world, if we don't realize that transcendent unity, we're going to perish. In the next Holocaust, we're all one or none. So he went forth into the world, around America, lecturing on his peace plan, and at the same time, kind of selling these by that point, kind of out of fashion natural castile soaps based on his family's recipes. This is the era of better living through chemistry. There was a massive shift to petrochemicals across industries. This is the advent of modern, synthetic fertilizers in agriculture, and pesticides and plastics and petrochemicals and personal care. So he early on saw the danger of this and the ecological harm that this would cause. So he stayed true to his natural family Castile soap recipes. Went around lecturing on his peace plan, selling the soaps on the side. But then word got out that this is pretty dang amazing soap, and people were starting to come just to get the soap and weren't like sticking around to hear what he had to say. So that's when he started putting his message on the bottle. And it's just pretty brilliant because you're in the bathroom and you forget a magazine and he's got you. But basically it's a message of, it's kind of the one true religion of love that all faith traditions at their best are pointing at, when they're not making idols out of their beliefs and killing each other and demonizing each other. So yeah, it's just an incredibly beautiful inheritance that we have. And for him, the soap was always there to kind of sell the message. The label wasn't really so much about selling the soap. And it's just an amazing engine that he built that we've inherited today, and try to honor that vision of using the company as an activist engine to make the world better. And we cap all our salaries at 5 times our lowest paid warehouse position and donate all our profits to different causes and charities that we support.
David Bronner, Cosmic Engagement Officer of Dr. Bronner's, 708-794-6386 is the number.
We have some
That's
people
an interesting story. I had no idea.
People in chat are asking about, it seems like more and more people these days are swearing off of shampoo in general. In fact, I've been just doing it way less shampoo.
Yeah.
What's that about? Is it true that our hairs make more grease the more we shampoo? Is that something I've heard?
Yeah, I actually shampoo my hair very little as well. And like our recipe is like we'll use, our Castile soaps are not optimized for shampoo. They're slightly alkaline on the alkaline side, and hair is when you have an alkaline pH, the keratin stands up. But if you actually follow that with a light lemon juice rinse or slightly acidic rinse or apple cider vinegar, it'll lay that keratin down and really smooth out the hair. But what most products are doing, they actually put what's called a quaternary ammonium compound. And the quaternary ammonium compound is just basically pure synthetic chemical that coats your hair and gives that super uber slick feeling. You're basically coating your hair in these synthetic, not great chemicals. And unfortunately, most shampoo and conditioners and all kinds of personal care are just filled with all kinds of synthetic chemicals. And, there's lots of problems with that. In addition to kind of throwing off your natural body's kind of rhythms and
the horny layer.
Yeah, it's there's all kind. We don't know exactly why rates of Alzheimer's and autism and allergies and everything is rising rapidly, but we know it's environmental. And we know it has to do with saturating our environment with like 50,000 chemicals that we have not adequately tested and we're exposed to constantly at a low level. So, I think just generally reducing the kind of chemical load on your body is a good thing and a big reason I think a lot of people choose Bronners.
A lot of people are surprised that there's so much more to it than soap. And now you guys have a statement on drbronner.com talking about the events in America. Now, walk us through your statement.
Yeah. All right. So, like when I came in, and I want to give a shout out to my dad as well. My dad, Jim Bronner. He ran the company through the 90s and really kind of demonstrated actually, that he wasn't so much about the cosmic trip of uniting spaceship Earth, we're all one or none. For him, it was just much more like what can you practically do in your community and show up for and actually like influence and leverage. And we try to really honor both the example of my granddad and my dad. And we've done various things, practically speaking. We've converted all our supply chains, agricultural supply chains, to both be fair trade and organic, figuring out how to produce our raw materials in a way that doesn't exploit people and doesn't rip up ecosystems and further damage the earth. And how do we farm in nature's image, which has no synthetic inputs? It's totally self-regenerating when you look at a wild ecosystem like a wild forest. Anyways, so we do that. And then on the other side, we dedicate our profits to different causes we believe in. One of the major ones is just the out of control drug war, and both in terms of liberating cannabis and psychedelic medicine to help heal us on a really, really deep level. But then also that the drug war has been weaponized against communities of color and is, waged disproportionately inside ghettos that, ever since the end of segregation, first segregation and Jim Crow replaced slavery as our form of racial case control. And then once the civil rights movement in the 60s got rid of Jim Crow and segregation, then we had kind of Nixon and the war on crime, the war on drugs, and it was all coded. We couldn't speak in overt racist terms, so it became more coded. And so the war on drugs and mass incarceration in general became our new tool of kind of racial control. And you look at just the demographics that America has 25% of the world's, or close to 25% of the world's prison population, with less than 5% of the overall world's population. And most of that population inside prison are people of color. This is just one example of institutional racism that permeates, many of our institutions, and that kind of original sin in America's founding, where Thomas Jefferson, didn't blink an eye, saying all men are created equal while owning slaves, and obviously the recent events have really brought this to consciousness in a way, perhaps in a way that we haven't reckoned with as a nation in a long time. And so like one piece of this is ending the war on drugs and taking a more compassionate view of addiction, that people are addicted to drugs, they need treatment, they don't need jail. That's just further ruining their lives and their families' lives. And you look, and Portugal set the example. Since 2001, Portugal was going through a huge opiate epidemic. They realized they couldn't arrest their way. That wasn't solving anything. Putting people in jail, addicts in jail, that wasn't helping. And so they decriminalized possession of all drugs. So like low-level drug offenders, while continuing to criminalize trafficking and distribution. And they just saw a rapid decrease in crime. They actually are getting the people the treatment they need, and just taking a much more compassionate approach. Paid off in a huge way, and not wasting law enforcement resources, and just basically dehumanizing people. So just generally, like, we've kind of like so mass incarceration, it's by tagging, basically we're tarring and tagging people of color as criminals, and then discriminating against them in all the ways we used to, as far as housing and housing assistance, voting, food stamps, just all kinds of ways. Like if you have a felony on your record. And so anyway, ending the drug war is I think, or at least reforming it fundamentally, is I think a huge piece of the equation. And Oregon in this cycle has what's called the drug addiction treatment and recovery act. And it's basically modeled on Portugal's approach, and it'll take marijuana tax revenues and build out treatment and social services and housing assistance for addicts, and decriminalize possession of low amounts of drugs. And we feel is really going to be it's blazing the path for the rest of the country. We win in Oregon, then we'll run the tables in the next election cycles in other states, and then hopefully with a new administration, we can start even change federal policy here in hopefully inside 10 years. So we're really excited by what's happening in Oregon, and encourage everybody to go check out the campaign. It's yesonip44.org. They're gathering signatures to qualify for the ballot, and we're really excited. And we've made a $250,000 commitment to that campaign.
David Bronner, Cosmic Engagement Officer. You have questions. He has answers. 708-794-6386. Instagram at Dr. Bronner. Do people call you doctor? You're not a doctor?
Yeah, well, my granddad was Dr. Bronner. He wasn't either, but it's more like kind of Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
So your grandpa was a rapper?
He was an Essene rabbi.
A rab.
So no.
Well, you can always
Kind of is a rapper.
Yeah, you throw down with the Torah, you know.
Yeah, totally. There's actually him. I don't know what you would Google exactly, but there's him. He's kind of like rhyming along with something like a pretty rad reggae track back in the late 70s. It sounds pretty good.
I'm a big fan. I've used it in every method, I think, advertised on the bottle. Brushing my teeth, everything.
Right on.
Highly recommend it. And you guys moved into bars. When did that happen? That was exciting to me.
Yeah, that was later 70s. And I'll just say one of the uses you haven't used because we took it off the label was my grandma had a birth control recipe.
How would that work?
Well, I mean, it was based on a real kind of tradition. It was douching with juicy lemon pulp, pH 2, and then afterwards a little Dr. Bronner's to restore pH balance. And actually, lime juice and kind of acidic citric acids are actually pretty effective spermicides, but not as effective as other forms of birth control. So we took that off.
Surprises came out of that.
What's that?
Some surprises might have come out of that.
Yeah, we didn't want to be on the hook for child support. But anyways, that joke. But the bar soaps are great, man, and we've been really seeing an increase in demand relative to the liquid soaps. I mean, liquid soaps are growing plenty fast as well, but I think people realizing that, we use 100% post-consumer recycled plastic for the packaging and the bottles. The soaps are very concentrated relative to other soaps, liquid soaps, 2 to 3 times more. So relatively, they're way better than other liquid soap products. But there's no getting around the fact that we're shipping water around the country in a plastic bottle, and bar soap is definitely more ecological, and we're continuing to explore like kind of the next best packaging. We have we've got bulk refill programs and all kinds of stuff going on on the liquid side, but the bar soap is definitely there's no getting around it. It's kind of the more eco option when it comes to washing yourself with soap.
Max, I'm afraid to ask, do you have a game that we can play?
How many pieces is my soap left in?
What?
This is a famous game that we play on this show where I go to my shower and I see how many pieces my soap is left in. It's a number game. How many you have to think, it's like folding. How many times can you even fold a piece of paper? How many pieces can soap break into to begin with? I have a bar of soap on its last legs. Is it still one piece? Is it multiple pieces? That's this game.
2.
David's going with 2. Anybody in the chat have an opinion?
Christy Caracas says he likes Dr. Bronner because it sounds like Dr. Boner.
Oh, very, very good.
Really good reason.
A lot of people debating solid soap versus liquid soap. Some people are saying 2, 3, 7.
Solid seems more efficient. If you're pouring soap into your hand, you're going to lose most of it, right?
Yeah, you got to be a little careful for sure.
I'm going to go get my soap.
And I don't want to bash our liquid soap, man. I love our liquid soap, but yeah.
I think maybe like some locales with hard water, it's harder to generate a good lather with a bar soap.
I think there might be some to that. I think the potassium, because it's the difference between bar and liquid is that we alkalize a sodium salt versus a potassium salt. I think there's something to be said that the potassium soaps are actually work better in hard water conditions.
Is there a city or a place that you think has great water and really honors the soap, cooperates with the soap?
Well, soap here locally in San Diego seems pretty great. My granddad formulated our soap for hard water. Coconut is our lead ingredient. So coconut soaps do generally really well in hard water. But I haven't really surveyed the kind of
hard water. Is hard
interesting.
water a pH thing? What makes water hard?
Minerals, no?
Or whatever it's in.
I'll let you answer that.
Yeah, it's the calcium and magnesium ions in water. So when you get a water softener, you're basically replacing those calcium magnesium ions with potassium and sodium, which form soluble soaps. But calcium magnesium will form insoluble soaps and precipitate out.
Alrighty,
So
here it
that's-
is, guys.
never
I
knew
was
that.
about to switch bars tomorrow, so this is a good time to guess this game. And yes, it's of many of the very well played games that I've had, which are guess this random
A
number.
lot of criticism in the chat about your games lately.
Well, you know
Max.
what? They
What's
can
going
have a
on?
lot of criticism. Why don't they play
I'll help you.
Mario?
You know what,
That's
Max?
not
I
actors
enjoy
session.
that whenever some derelict behavior is found in your bathroom, you're like, I was about to clean this. I was
Yeah.
I'm the one who introduced this.
This is derelict behavior, Max. That soap is
One little
derelict.
piece. I lost half of it in the drain. It was like, it's that bad.
No.
2. Oh, this is the end of this soap. 3. We can open the new bar today. And I think it's 4. The rest is just smudges.
That's 5. There's another
You,
piece.
you argue this is 5? That's
Yeah.
5 pieces. Let's go get the new bar, guys. Let's see what brand I have. And you can tell me if it's terrible and if I'm ruining everything.
Okay.
Based on the brand.
I'd
David,
have
by
to-
the way,
I hope it's not Tom's.
My sister was wondering if the sugar soap. Hang on, let me get this right. If the sugar soap is safe for color-treated hair.
Yeah, it should be.
Well, that's got me thinking. Does my sister dye her hair?
Sounds like it.
That's the implication.
But,
And
The thing is,
you
I
know,
don't want to
again,
waste
this-
the soap. You know, like I have a little left, Dave. I wanted to keep using it until, like, I wanted to use as much as I could before I had to open the new one.
Derelict behavior.
But yeah, but for the hair, just the acidic rinse is key.
That's right.
You know,
It's
cider.
Olay.
That's a good tip.
Oh no, dude, I gotta get Andrew's. I gotta shoot that. But that's okay.
Is
Whatever,
Olay the worst one?
Oil of Olay.
Yeah, it's there. I don't even know if that's real soap. Olay may be it's called a synthetic detergent bar.
What can you tell me about Dial? I grew up using Dial. It's what my parents bought. It's like cheap soap, right? It's bad for you.
Yeah, I mean, Dial here. I'm pretty sure Dial is another one that's not actually soap.
Not soap.
Yeah, they're so.
Oh, do
Well,
they
even
not
worse.
use soap on it? I just presumed it was soap.
It's all the
No,
same
I
company,
think
right?
there's things. So in bar soap, there's true soap, and then there's Syndet, which means synthetic detergent bar, and
What?
then there's combos, which are both synthetic detergent and soap. A lot of the different soaps are, quote unquote, soaps are actually synthetic, synthetic detergent based. But I'm looking up Dial right now. I mean, I should already know this. But I'll tell you right now.
It's so interesting. So it's like when you buy ice cream, if it doesn't say ice cream, it could be like frozen dessert. Like they might do that for soap, presumably. They name it something else, and you're supposed to presume it's soap.
Yeah, but I'm looking at their ingredients, and you know what? That is a real soap. So Dial is a real soap. So,
Huh. It's
got
harsh.
a lot of crap in here. I'm reading like all kinds of not awesome stuff.
These are things people use every day. They don't think twice about it. They scrub it all over their skin. Their largest organ, right? And it absorbs. People are poisoning themselves.
Yeah, well, exactly. And well, in Dial here, their main ingredient is sodium tallolate, so that's beef fat.
Oh, wow.
And that's true of most commercial bar soaps. Is they're tallow based. If they're real soap, they're either tallow based or they're real soap, or synthetic detergents with very little real soap.
I'm enlightened. A lot of people in chat asking about your amazing dragon picture behind you. Can you tell us something about that? Looks like Xavier Renegade Angel in the middle.
Yeah, that's it's Andre Jones. He's a pretty amazing artist, and it's Harmony of Dragons. I don't know if anyone here is an Avatar: Last Airbender fan. It's kind of like a Ran Cha in Avatar a little bit. Kind of teaches Prince Zuko the true ways of firebending based on love, not rage.
I think our listeners will probably know a lot about that.
Yep.
So you guys have pledged $250,000 in support of Yes on 44. That's the Citizen Initiative.
Yeah, and we're also engaged in so 250 to there, and we've actually pledged $1 million to the psilocybin therapy campaign in Oregon. So we feel it's like a perfect 1-2 punch in Oregon, and we're very passionate about integrating psychedelic therapy, psychedelic assisted therapy. We feel it has a huge promise for hard to treat conditions like depression, anxiety, addiction, substance use disorders of all kinds.
You support MAPS, what is it, Multidisciplinary Association Psychedelic Studies.
Yeah, I'm on the board.
You're on the board.
Yeah, we're pledging $1 million a year for now 10 years to, so MAP's main project is moving MDMA through FDA approval process for treatment-resistant PTSD. So MDMA is, on the street known as ecstasy, but when used as a therapeutic, in a therapeutic context, it's just incredibly helpful for people to process really deeply traumatic, very difficult experiences and emotions and kind of work through it and, depotentiate the traumatic memory to the point that it's not re-traumatizing and they're able to kind of live their lives without the kind of really horrible quality of life that attends PTSD, especially when it's really hardcore and not, just not treated. So that FDA has actually granted breakthrough designation to MDMA-assisted therapy. We're 2 years away from approval, and we feel that's going to be a watershed moment when we have the FDA premature on psychedelic-assisted therapy. And then psilocybin is also moving through FDA approval process. It's about a year or two behind, and that's in some ways that's why we're really excited about Oregon, because in either case, the FDA process, while really important, will only make the medicine available to people who qualify with the diagnosis. So whether it's treatment-resistant PTSD or treatment-resistant depression, but the psychedelic-assisted therapy, whether it's MDMA or psilocybin, is incredibly helpful for everybody. We're all struggling with the dilemmas of life, and we're all on the spectrum of everything to some extent. So that what we're doing in Oregon is making a kind of more community, like more kind of psychotherapy approach, the same way you just go see a therapist. We want to create a therapist training program in Oregon, state regulated, and basically licensing therapist training programs, such that everyone can access the therapy, except if you have a contraindication, like schizophrenia. There's some pre-existing conditions that should definitely, you should not use the medicine, but otherwise we want to make it widely available. I feel it's just incredibly helpful to heal up really deep-seated trauma, depression, just a lot of the stuff that's ricocheting down the generations. And in a time like this, especially, there's just so much trauma going on, and we feel like this there's no magic bullets, but this is going to be incredibly helpful for a lot of people.
We've reached the end of our time. David Bronner, last questions, anybody? Instagram
Tina?
at David Bronner. Go ahead, Max.
Tina's got a question.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, how does it make you feel when people refer to scents of soap as flavors of soap?
Oh, I get so mad. I have to go through MDMA therapy. And
Me too. I hate when that happens.
You have to take some MDMA, right?
Yeah.
You just don't eat it, It's a scent, not a flavor.
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah.
Dr. Bronner's Magic Soap products, organic and fair trade. You can get them everywhere pretty much now, can't you? You guys are everywhere.
Yeah, no, we've kind of crossed over mainstream, but trying to keep it, real and activist. Yeah.
I'm all about the Molly treatment.
Yeah, right on.
David, thank you for taking the time. Thanks for coming on Fishcenter.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thanks for the good work you do. Fishcenter is over for the day.
Right on. Cool.
Done.
We're done completely?
We're about to play our last song.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, and
I'm
it
just
goes
gonna
a little
let-
like this.
I thought we were done.
No. We'll ease into the next show. Perfect Women are about to be here. DigiKids presents Quarantine Valentine at 6, Blood Feast at 7. As Seen on Adult Swim is live at 8 tonight. Development Meeting is live at 9. Blocker Charge is live at 10. And Pico is live at 10:30. Big night on the streams. Very exciting. Thank you, David Bronner, for coming on.
Thank you.
Prepped and ready.
Yeah, thank you guys. Have a great day.
I'm on the job.
Bye-bye.
Stat.
Bye bye.
Ready for your sponge bath? Ready for your sponge bath?
What your life can truly be. Shining star for you to see what your life can truly be.